Your Excellency, former Prime Minister and the Chairman of the Presidential Advisory Committee for Food and Agriculture, Mzee Martin, thank you for coming. Today we are here, it was just a coffee at UAE, and then it was hard work done by Emma. Let me acknowledge her, I don't know if she's in the room. Thank you, Emma. And thank you for increasing the staff of the World Bank office. So I'm advising this program won't be 5 minutes. So we had a discussion today in the morning, and the good thing, Bad is here. So we are intending to spend this money less than 5 minutes. We are intending to spend this money maximum 10 minutes. So let me take this opportunity also to thank the entire World Bank team and entire Ministry of Agriculture team and Bwnki for your team and the Ministry of Finance. It was a hard work, it was a process, just call, discussion, preparation of the document, and now we are launching the program in a very short period of time. To us, it's a good news, and so that I should not forget, let me say I've already launched the program. And that's how I want to take this opportunity to thank all the players in the agricultural sector. We invited the regional commissioners. They are all here. Naombeni msimame mheshimiwa mkuu wa mikoa. At Dodoma, in my office, there is no farmers. At Dodoma, in my office, there is no irrigation scheme. People who will be monitoring and making sure that whatever the DLI we have agreed is implemented are these people. Thanks to the political will of our President, Mama Samia Suluhu Hassan, for the support and for the commitment and for the readiness. And I would like just to say, when we increased the budget last financial year from 290 billion shilling to close to 950 billion shilling, the discussion was, this is just a number. Nothing will be disbursed. But the disbursement was over 70% for the last financial year. And the Ministry of Finance, who is not around here, but the entire bureaucrats within the Ministry of Finance. I talked to Bade, I talked to the PST, I talked to the head of the budget, Meshach, and everyone. They have already also prepared an office for me in their floors. So we work very close. So I thank you guys for the support you're giving us. Soon you'll see the numbers on the GDP, you'll see the numbers on the export. Just for a few interventions, the export has grown from an average of 800 million to 1.3 billion last year on the agricultural sector. So the world is talking about food security. The world is talking about food sovereignty. The world is talking about the environment. If there is no money to invest on that, it will be just waste of time. So we thank the World Bank and other international organizations. When I was in Lusaka with Martin, I met with the Vice President of JICA. They say they have a program, they want to put money in Tanzania. I said, listen, you don't need to waste time so that we go and start writing proposals and the DLIs and the like. There is already P4R, performance-based project. We are rolling out with a World Bank. If you have funds, we do co-financing. Put your money there, we roll out the project so that we can scale out the docket and have more resources. So we are in discussion with JICA, we are in discussion with IFAD on this, and I'm still going on talking to the development partners that silo project, everyone running around with a small project somewhere which is not complete, is not going to help the agricultural sector in our country. So we are trying to mobilize all the resources toward one direction so that we can pull in and crowd in resources to attain the bottom lines in our economy. And I hope we will reach there with the engagement. This is not a World Bank project. This is the United Republic of Tanzania project. And it's a united, there is miscommunication here. Mradi wa Benki ya Dunia. Huu sio mradi wa Benki ya Dunia. Huu ni mradi wa Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania. And we showed what the country is focusing on. Now, I'll be mixing. Now, Kilimo is a business. The bottom line of business is efficiency and effectiveness. We want to get productivity, we must invest in the equation of productivity, which is research and development, seed multiplication, inputs, infrastructure to control post-harvest, extension services. So the government has invested money on the extension services. We are going towards digitalization of the agricultural sector. I spoke to the working group. I told them, USAID is doing farmer registration. X is doing farmer registration. Y is doing farmer registration. Ministry of Agriculture, they are doing farmer registration. And what are you registering? The name. Hussein also is registering the name of the farmer. So we need to put all our resources together. We do total end-to-end digitalization program so that we can have a total profile of all our farmers. Agriculture is the scale. Hizi maneno ya kuita wakulima wadogo, the definition of smallholder farmer, what is it? Is it 1 acre? Is it 10 acre? Is it 20 acre? Everyone has their own narration. But defining small-scale farmers in a small area without looking at the scale and productivity is like embracing poverty. And that's the bottom line. For a very long time, the agricultural narration in our countries, and especially in Africa, has always been embracing poverty. Farmers go to the farm, they produce. When they're going on the farm, it is their own problem. When they produce, their produce become public property. Don't sell, don't export, don't do this. The role of the farmer in this country is to produce so that they can create wealth for themselves. And that's the direction of our government. The role of government is to facilitate environment. What we are doing with the World Bank is to facilitate working environment of a farmer so that they can yield more, they can get more money. I was talking to Martin today and telling him, I hear the discussion on the environment. Everyone is talking about protect environment, protect environment. If we will not deal with the issue of poverty, environment will never be protected. Because I'm a farmer, I'm busy 3 months in a year here in Tanzania. December, maybe, or November, December, January, February. I produce 5 bags. 8 months, I don't have income. The nearest source of income for me will be the nearest forest. They will start cutting the trees, doing charcoals, and taking the charcoals to Dar es Salaam where 1 bag is close to 100,000 shillings. So the first approach is to make farmers be busy. The narration of environment has to be hand-to-hand with the wealth creation. That they are protecting environment so that their lives can be improved. How much is going to increase their pockets? For a very long time we are talking about nutrition, the global discussion about nutrition and the programs about nutrition. And in our country, the areas with the problem of nutrition are the food basket of the Tanzania. So ask yourself, kwa nini Njombe, Mbeya, Southern Highland ndio wanaongoza kwa utapiamlo Tanzania, lakini ndio wazalishaji wakubwa wa chakula? Sababu ni moja, tumefeli kuunganisha nutrition with the wealth creation. Yaani ni namna gani hizi programs za nutrition zitanisaidia kuondoa mimi maskini. Mkulima anaamka asubuhi ambaye ni maskini, the first thing ni kujaza tumbo. The second thing ni kujaza mfuko. Kwa hiyo, if the environment and nutrition has no relation with the stomach and their pocket, we are in trouble. Kwa hiyo, nakushukuru sana Nathan. Thank you, Martin. And Bali is here. He should prepare himself that this docket soon will come for and knock their door for scaling up the P4R for this. Because World Bank docket for the agriculture is over $28 billion. 50% is in Africa. That is $14 billion. What is our share in that $14 billion? That is our target. How much out of that $14 billion is coming to Tanzania? And that should be our focus, and that should be our strategy. And that's where we want to go. Otherwise, nawashukuruni sana. Regional commissioners, soon P4R, kama tulivyofanya kwenye mashule. When the discussion of P4R came in the Ministry of Agriculture, it was a headache. Haiwezekani mheshimiwa, tutafanyaje? So the simple question was, mbona P4R kwenye madarasa imewezekana? Why P4R kwenye elimu imewezekana? Let's put the KPIs. If we fail to attain the KPIs, no money. If you attain the KPIs, you'll spend as much as you can. Nashukuru sana wajumbe wa kamati. When we were fighting to expand the budget of the Ministry of Agriculture, the first thing is you must get the buy-in of the top office. So when you got the buy-in at the top office, the second strategy was to come to the committee, and they helped us a lot. Nawashukuru sana sana sana. Kamati ya budget, sijui kama mwenyekiti yuko na wajumbe. Yes. Thank you very much. The budget committee. We work very closely with the budget committee, the way we are working very closely with the Ministry of Finance. And the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Agriculture has become partners. And when we were discussing to launch this, I remember I was in Zambia speaking to Nathan and Mwigulu in the conference call. My friend, when are you going to sign with Nathan? Conclude the deal. So here we are, and we are going for the implementation. Thank you, my counterpart in Zanzibar. We have agreed, myself, Minister of Agriculture in Zanzibar, Minister of Agriculture, Minister of Livestock and Fisheries in the United Republic of Tanzania, Ulega, and the Blue Economy, that we are working as a team, both of us. Whenever we knock the door, whenever I go for negotiation for funding, the Zanzibar docket will be there, the Ulega docket will be there, so that to complement each other and attain the bottom lines in our economy. We are doing BBT program. We will do the hybrid on the BBT, because we will include also the dairy on the BBT for the young guys which will be giving them lunch, because the waste product of farming is the feed to the cows, and the waste product of the cows is an input to the farmers. So we have decided to take that route as a joint effort to attain our bottom line. Now, shukruni sana. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Martin. Hope to see you again here. And thank you again for accepting the invitation to come to the AGI. Asanteni, and the program is launched.
Honorable Bashe, before you take your seat, may I kindly request you and the members of the high table to please remain standing while we celebrate the launch that you've just done by a sign of the cutting of the ribbons. We are going now, Honorable Minister, to launch two important documents for this program. One is the program operational manual, and the other one is program appraisal document. So we would now witness, ladies and gentlemen, and as he cuts the ribbon, let's all clap our hands. May I request you to distribute a book each to the members of the high table, and from there we shall lift them up as a symbol, and we shall all clap to recognize this witnessing of the launch of the Tanzania Food System Resilience Program. Nikuombe sasa, just lift them up like that. Yes. Now, can we all put our hands together? Let's continue to clap and clap and clap and clap. And again. So we have officially come to the end of the launch program. Thanks to Honorable Bashe and members of the High Table, the World Bank, thank you very much, and for all of you to be present. One quick announcement: the VIP will have lunch at the Strong Town, and the delegates at the Gymkhana grounds. Without further ado, may I thank you all once again and wish you a very happy AGRF 2023. Thank you all.